Warri Sapele Benin road is a federal road.
So guys, this is the area view of a front runabout, and to your right is the construction that is ongoing on this east-west road by Gtbank that is being handled by Delta State government. If you recall, in my previous video I told you that the Delta State government has awarded the construction of spare part market, that is the U-turn from spare parts market to Uvwie junction just by Omenta bridge at the cost of 35 billion Naira, and the contract is awarded to China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation. They are the one that is going to handle this contract. And today, being 14th of October 2025, is the date of the flagging of a ceremony. That is why I am bringing to you this video for you to see how the road look like and what the governor said concerning this project for you guys to see. If you take a look at this road, you see that the road is in a bad condition and it needs an immediate remedy. That is why, after much consultation between the federal and the state government, the Delta State government decided to take it upon themselves to handle this section of the road, starting from the spare parts U-turn down to Uvwie junction just by the Omenta bridge. And if you recall, in that my last video I said that the element of Benin axis has equally been taken over by Edo State governor, which equally hand over to the same construction company, which is CEC, to handle. So guys, we are going to that direction to go and witness what was said by the state governor on the flagging of a ceremony on this arena. Thank you for watching.
CEC is led by the general manager here, Engineer Thomas Feng. He will come up to speak, and I tell you the truth, if you don't understand what in this man go talk, I will interpret later.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Delta State, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are truly honored to gather here today for the groundbreaking ceremony. The initiative represents a vital step forward in revitalizing one of the Delta State's most important transport corridors. On behalf of CEC Nigeria Limited, I extend our sincere appreciation to the Delta State government for entrusting us with the significant infrastructure project. We are proud to support the vision of His Excellency Governor Sheriff of Uvwie and contribute the state's continued development under the MORE agenda. CEC is fully committed to delivering a road of exceptional quality, guided by the principles quality first, safety foremost. We pledge to carry out this project with minimal disruption to communities, where creating local employment opportunities and applying sustainable construction practices. Today's ceremony marks the beginning of the renewed infrastructure that will support safer travel, stronger connectivity, and lasting economic benefits for the people of Delta State. We thank His Excellency the Governor and all stakeholders for your trust and collaboration. Let's look forward to the timely and successful completion of this transformative project. Thank you all, and may this project pave the way for a smoother, stronger Delta. Thank you.
Wow. This is quite interesting to deliver his address. Your Excellency, sir.
Thank you. Please sit down. Please sit down. Sit down. Pastor Powell and Ekoto. The 3 arrows: respect,
Yes, sir.
recognition, and relevant, not reward.
Okay.
Your Excellency, Samodo Yemen, Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Imomotimi Guwo, Speaker of the National Assembly. I think I saw the Deputy Speaker, yes. Deputy Speaker Ato Akowu, Principal Officers of the National Assembly, members of the National Assembly. Let me especially recognize the Chairman's Committee on Works, Engineer, Honorable Engineer Priyo, Honorable Commissioners here present, Secretary of the State Government, Head of Service, Senior Political Advisor. Let me again recognize my chairman, the chairman of our party, the APC, Eda Omeni Subotie. Local Government Council Chairman here present, our royal fathers led by the Uvwie of Uvwie, very great leaders that are here, the management of CCECC, other top government functionaries, the good people of Okpe, Sapele, Uvwie, Federal Constituency, press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is another major step forward in the infrastructure renewal drive of the Renew Hope agenda of the federal government in collaboration with Delta State government. As you all know, the Warri Sapele Benin road is a federal road, very busy road. It is a critical national infrastructure that connects major cities in Delta State and the East-West Highway, while providing a gateway to Edo and other states of the Federation. This stretch of the dual carriageway we are flagging off today is being reconstructed at the request of the Federal Ministry of Works. It is a 5-kilometer on either side of the dual carriageway, totaling 10 kilometers. The new road section will include a 200-millimeter thick, continuous reinforced concrete pavement with an expanded pavement width of 8.8 meters on either side, 2.8 meters reinforced concrete shoulders, and 12 kilometers of stormwater concrete drains on both sides of the entire road section, including stormwater discharge channels. I also want to say that redevelopment happens faster when the federal and state governments work together. As it is today, the federal government and Delta State, we are working together. The ownership between the federal government and the state will make life better for our people. And we continue to partner together. As a government that put the people first, we did not hesitate to take up this project, even though it is a federal road, but the users are our people. Our interest is not who owns the road, but in the comfort and safety of our people. We proved this when we awarded the flyovers project, including the reconstruction of dual carriageway from Efun roundabout to DSC roundabout, including 3 additional slip roads to ease traffic around the Efun roundabout, which has experienced traffic gridlock over the years. We also join hands with the federal government to reconstruct a road which is the access road to the second Niger Bridge project in playing an important role by paying the compensation of 10 billion. We have paid 10 billion, over 10 billion compensation to allow the company move to site, and already they have moved to site and they are working. That road will ease the road leaking to the first Niger Bridge, because by doing that road, you see that people coming from Benin, they will no longer go to Summit Road to pass through Summit Junction. They will divert straight to the second Niger Bridge. That same spirit of teamwork is what we are bringing to this project, which we have awarded as a state government to CCECC for 335.7 billion, of which 20% amounting to 8.9 billion has been paid to the contractor as mobilization. When both levels of government cooperate, the people benefit more. For some time now, the poor condition of the road has been a nightmare to commuters, traders, farmers, and public transport operators. Our farmers are particularly hit hard as a result of delays caused by the deplorable state of the road. Perishable farm produce often went bad on the way, leading to financial losses for the farmers and driving up costs at the same time. Commuters also suffered from high transportation costs charged by public transport operators, whose cost of vehicle maintenance also shot up because of damages to their vehicles on the road. Our intervention today is therefore strategic and people-centered. The reconstruction will deliver a durable dual carriageway for the people. Aside from the obvious benefits of enhanced mobility, improved productivity, and long-term economic growth derived from the reconstruction of this road, it will also make the people feel safer and secure as they commute on it daily. Criminal elements often take advantage of the poor state of roads to carry out their nefarious acts. It is my earnest expectation that when this road is completed, it will put our security agencies in a better position to combat crime along this corridor. It is important that I reiterate that the issues of security is and will always be a priority of this administration. In collaboration with the security agencies, I can say without fear of contradiction that the state is doing very well, that the rate of criminal activities in the state has dropped drastically, and we shall continue to deploy resources to rid the state of these menace and other crime-related activities. The government is keenly monitoring the situation in Warri, and we are doing our best, humanly possible, to ensure that the peace we have enjoyed is sustained. Let me use this opportunity to commend the security agencies, most especially the Nigerian Police, Army, Navy, Air Force, DSS, and other security agencies for the good work they are doing in the state. I must continue to appeal to our people to stay vigilant and report any suspicious person or activities to the relevant security agencies. Like I have always said, security is a shared responsibility, and we must all be willing to play our part. this government remains committed to transforming our state into a haven for residents and investors, and we will continue working tirelessly to achieve this vision. I have carefully listened to the request of His Royal Majesty, the Uvwie of Uvwie Kingdom. We have other states, other local government in these states. If you don't know that, they are also jealous in you because what we have done here, and you are making requests. You're supposed to be thanking us for what we have done. And that flyovers is not 79 billion. It's more than 79 billion. All these projects we are doing, even in Naira Junction, other places we are doing, we have done a lot of huge work here because here, Uvwie is the gateway to Port Harcourt, to other places. That's the reason we are doing it. We're not doing it because we are doing it as a local government. No, because all the users benefit from it. So your request, if you talk about the issue of the 500 kVA at Uvwie, those are things we can do. Then the other issue, which is the completion of mother and child hospital, Ekpa, we will deal with it. But when you talk about road, you don't need to request about road again because of what we have done here in Uvwie, so that other people they don't jealous. So what you're supposed to be saying now is to thank us and commend us on what we are doing for you people, for your people. Like I have said, I am governor for all. I'm a listener. I will listen to all of you, whether you are from Delta North, whether you are from Delta South, whether you are from Central. The most important thing, I am doing something that I will be remembered for. By the time I leave office, they will say, I have done this, I have done this, I have done that. That is what is more important to me. For a man who has above 60 years, what am I looking for? I'm doing things that I'll be remembered for. On this note, it is now my pleasure to flag off the reconstruction of the Warri Sapele Benin Road from the end of the U-turn at the spare parts market, Efron, to after Uvwie Junction, before Omenta Bridge, to the glory of God and the blessing of humanity. I thank you for your time and attention. God bless valuable government of Nigeria, God bless the state, and God bless all of us.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Don't worry. This week. Most likely. Was this morning? Yesterday night.
I know. I beg make una look governor one drive caterpillar. When you are a governor, you do many things.
They talk in good aside.
They go, I beg, those of una way in front of the caterpillar make una come out there. Governor don't dig the ground now, he's breaking the ground. Yes, make una clap for governor, don't break the ground. Yes, indeed. Who do? Pass on, ask you, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg make una clap for governor.